it's Miss Mary back for our second summer reading craft. This one is going to be about dragons. So the things that you should have gotten in your kit is you're going to get a sheet. This is your printable and this has the dragon puppet on here. The other items that you should have got with your kit are also 2 of these skewers. Some other items that you're going to need to complete your craft is going to be some scissors, some tape, glue stick or Elmer's glue, and colored pencils or crayons if you choose, or anything else that you want to use to decorate your dragon puppet with. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to go into our crayons and colored pencils, and then we're just going to color our dragons. Make sure you color the wings, the dragons, and also the strips that are to connect both pieces of our dragons when we're all finished. Once you've done coloring the entire thing, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to try to slowly cut out all of these items. Now for your strips, you're going to want to make sure you cut out each individual strip. Okay, so once you have your dragon and the strips cut out, you're going to take first the 2 heads of the dragon. Then you're going to grab your glue stick and you're going to generously put some glue. Make sure you get the arms and the head and the back of the dragon really good. And then you're going to line up both sides of the dragon till they completely cover one another. So just like that. Okay. Then we're going to take his tail and his feet and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add some more glue. Make sure you get his feet really good and all along his tail. And then we're going to line up the other half of him. Okay, just like that. Now I forgot to mention, you're going to have these little flaps at the end, and you can tell they're flaps because they're perforated and they have these little markings right down the sides of them. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up each side of the flap until it looks just like that, if you can see that. Okay, you're also going to do that with the dragon head as well. See how it's perforated along the sides? You're going to kind of open them up and fold them. Just like that. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our 2 wings and we're going to glue one on each side of the dragon's shoulder. Now you're not going to need a lot of glue for this, just a little amount on the very bottom part of the wing. It's a lot narrower than the top of the wing. I put them right after the spots of the dragon, just like this. Then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. So the very small part of the dragon, or if you want, you can also do them like this too, whichever way you want to do it. Put a little bit of glue on the edge and try to line them up on each side the best that you can. And then you want to go ahead and glue them both together once they're attached at the shoulders. So see how it's kind of open like that? Then you want to gently close it. You can see that, so on both sides. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our strips of paper that we cut out, just like this. We're going to take 2 of them. We're going to put a little glue on the edge of one of the strips of paper. And then we're going to take the second piece of paper and we're going to make like a corner, just like this. So it looks like a big L. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take and start folding it. Fold your bottom one first, then your top, and keep folding it just like this. So over and over again. It might take some time. Just be patient. And just keep flipping it over and over again. And then pretty soon you're just going to have this kind of folded little square. And then when you're done with your square, it's going to look like this, like an accordion. And you can also attach, once you've done one of these, you can attach both of them, or you can just use just one, because they're going to make up the main part of our dragon's body. So then what you're going to do is the very edge of the accordion paper, we're going to take and we're going to put a little bit of glue on it. And then we're going to take our dragon's head, and right where we have the flaps, we're going to glue it together. You might have to tape it if the glue doesn't stick. All right, so once that's attached, we're going to take the last bit of the paper and we're going to glue that to the tail end of our dragon. Whoops. So just like this. And if yours does the same thing where it seems like it's kind of falling off a little bit, you can take a little piece of tape and that'll help hold that better. Just take that right on there. Now mine didn't fold quite like I wanted it to, so I'm going to take another piece of tape to try to fix that. Okay, there we go, that's much better. So I think I'm going to have to do that on this front too. I'm going to have to pull that kind of together and tape it. Whoops. Guess my tape didn't hold as well as I was hoping. So I'm going to have to add another piece of tape. Okay. Here we go. We're going to try this again. Okay. So see how he's kind of like an accordion? The very last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take one of our skewers and put it just below his shoulder, and we're going to tape that. It might be easier if you just lay it down to do this. So just on his shoulder, right about where his wing starts. And then on the same side, you're going to take your other skewer and you're going to put it right on where the dots are near his tail and tape that as well. And then turn them around and you have a dragon puppet flying through the air. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me with this craft. Stay tuned for our next crafts coming up, and don't forget to sign up for summer reading.